Good stuff.
I was gonna look for a different view cooler.
For some reason my sniper got changed around.
Change your sniper.
I guess I accidentally put a Rytech on it, so I should...
This one.
I should put my non-Rytech on it. One quick second.
Are CPU mounts pretty universal?
You mean like, are you talking about the sockets? Or what are you referring to?
Sorry, CPU cooler.
Yeah, CPU coolers are usually universal, depending on, it's usually by the chip size, to my understanding. Because I think...
My current motherboard has like 4 screws that hold it down.
That's pretty traditional.
And I was looking at...
I'll give you an example, Inner. Like the, so you know how, you're talking about the PC that has that dust on it? Remember that fan on top of the CPU? So those same stock points fit on my AIO cooler. So mine was set up to do like a 1-to-1 replacement without an extra bracket or anything. Bolt on, I guess, if you want to screw it in. Kind of do. Did that help? Or maybe it just went away. Never mind.
Warm up while you can. We deploy soon.
Did you catch any of that, what I said?
What's up?
I was saying that, remember your computer with the fan that was kind of dusty on the CPU you showed me earlier?
Yeah, it's still really good.
Yeah, so my AIO fit onto a socket like that, where it was like 4 screw-ins, and I didn't have to add an extra bracket. Because I think you were asking about CPU cooler, right, with university.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at, it doesn't look like it mounts like that, so I'm not sure if I should get it.
You would probably have to buy a bracket or something if it doesn't mount on the standard stock, screw points, I guess, if you want to call it that.
But I like it.
Hostile dropping into the area. Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real.
All fancy and stuff.
There's 3 types of cooling. Which one are you looking at?
Fan.
I've seen a fan that's tilted 90 degrees and it gets the most airflow, and there's some that are just directly facing on the fan, and then there's water. So which, I'm guessing is that guy?
Alright, Vape, where are we going?
Oh
Battle
shit, I'm
Royale.
picking this?
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
You're picking it, bud.
If I know Inner, maybe bank.
We should drop there.
Yeah. It'll be halfway hot. Everyone's gonna be going for that scav. We can loot up and get some kills at the other building.
Oh, good to me.
Not a bad play. I like it. I like.
Stamp of approval, I like it.
Never mind, they're going for the bank too for some reason.
I see one on yellow.
Holy.
Hunt the enemy.
Why is it so hot?
Hostile dropping into the area.
Shot me top floor of the yellow building.
Get ready to move, man.
What?
Thank you.
Dude, I quick scoped this guy, broke his armor, and then laid into him with the fucking MP7 and it didn't kill
Your
him?
teammate was sent to the gulag.
Oh,
Find
they're about
the
to come.
deploy.
Yeah. Down 2. Almost T-white. There's a third one right there.
Win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. It's time. Break some.
Team white. Come back.
Done. We're sending us back to Your team can still buy you
Just
back.
say that
if
guy
they have
was a
money.
little pissed I had a shotgun. I think there was people on red. Right to our right here. Well, I'm not ready to push anything yet. You got enough to buy back. You just want to hit that real quick? Oh, I think there's dudes right there. That's what I'm saying.
Inside the bathroom, you see someone.
Where are you getting hit from?
Top red.
He was shooting at someone ground floor behind the bathroom as well.
Got one. Oh, he's top red still. What a bunch of
Jesus, the
pussies.
other top red.
Yeah, what do you think I'm talking about?
There's one just dropped on top of bank. The other one's still red. Okay, dipped. That was expected. He just jumped over.
He's up top. Or down low.
Out.
We got top red over here.
And maybe he just flew back again.
Come, just stay alive, stay alive.
Right, now he's bottom. What? I just heard him. Where the fuck did he go? Alright, I guess I'm dipping while I got my dead silence.
He must be hiding in the corner.
Yeet!
Got him, I got him.
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Beware.
I'm gonna try to get to this body to go right back. Unless that's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Drop back headed your way.
Alright, now let's push these kids. Every
You gotta buy a
UAV.
box. Hold on. I need armor. Oh fuck, now I don't have enough for this. One second.
Good. He just
I
bought
got
back
enough.
on me. He bought back both on me.
Shit.
I need a UAV.
And I have one more plate. Here you go.
Ready for it?
Yeah. Hurry.
Hello?
Allied
Hello?
UAV overhead.
Yeah. All around the buy. One went bank, one went
Enemy
red.
UAV overhead.
Oh. One flew in bank,
Stop
okay.
red.
Broke.
Said fuck me. One shot, bottom red.
Target marked. Send it.
This is Builder 2-0. Good copy.
That was
Cluster
bank.
straight away.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Still up top, or do we not know?
Yeah, they ran up top. I know they're running away.
2 in heartbeat.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. If able to survive.
Right there on the wall. Nice.
He might. Riz.
There's more at hospital.
Sweet.
Right here on top green. I'm going for it.
Top green. Oh.
Right above me.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I don't see anyone.
You jumped down.
That's a guy. He might.
There you go.
Who was he
know.
shooting at, though, is the question.
Oh no, I'm so confused.
I think he was shooting at people at gas stations. People at
Oh,
gas
I see
stations?
one. I see one. Knocked him. Knocked
Are they
two.
tense?
No, right here. Up top, second story there.
Second story? Alright.
I have two knocked. Just waiting on the third to try to revive him.
Hey, crawl back, though?
No, they can't crawl.
One just jump there is.
Oh, he's one shot.
Shit, I can't see him from here.
Oh my gosh.
Well, let's see if I can yeet a C4 up there.
He's already revived him.
Motherfuck! Bottom floor. Now he just res.
I'm gonna try to revive
This
him.
kid sucked.
I've got you.
I still hear him. There's my left one.
I'm here. Gas is inbound. I'm taking fire.
Left side.
Yeah, back up.
10.
It's another team.
Disregard blast. Enemy UAV
He's right on me right now.
Down and finished.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to back up, Reza? We'll go for the buyback.
Pushing. He's got 2 on him.
One shot, bro. One shot. Both of them were one shot.
Ladder.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh my god, whole nother team.
3,000 damage and only 4 kills. Why are snipers back, bro?
This one's actually not that bad. I don't think.
Fucking bitch.
Failure is a wise teacher.
Man.
I see you, boys.
Later.
Right. What you gotta do, Inter?
I'm done playing already, but I want your help. If you can assist. I actually didn't even mean to back out.
They joined.
What would you like my help on, sir?
Alright. View the stream.
I see it.
View the stream.
Okay, so you're.
Okay, so you know what style I'm talking about when I say a 4-pin holds the CPU cooler on.
Yeah, you're talking about just the cooler itself, right? It's just 4 screws around the socket housing, right?
I actually looked at it. It's just 4 little plastic half-turn,
Oh, that's
Covers.
probably it. Yeah, probably that. That must be
like quick releases or whatever.
No, I get what you mean. It's like like a. Mine was actually a real screw in, so I had. I see a Phillips head with an actual thumb, turn by hand, little crank thing.
So this is the cooler that I want.
Oh, okay. So that's it's a heat pipe cooler. I got you. That's kind of the one I was thinking you were gonna get. It's basically a 90-degree angled fan with pipes.
There's a fan in the center, which is a different design than all these other ones with the fans on the outside.
Right, exactly. So if you look at
And-
that cross section, that's exactly what I thought you might be getting.
When I
Right.
look at that,
Mm-hmm.
see here, let me shut off my webcam. It might make it easy. Webcam.
Those do cool the best, though. Actually, out of all of them, theoretically.
Actually, I probably didn't help because my border's still there, huh?
You have to a little bit.
Oh, it's got just those 2 little screws right there.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
I don't know.
I see that. That looks like you would have to obviously get a different adapt. Don't they come with adapters for these kits? Sometimes, like mine came with like 4 adapters for different CPU sockets.
So I'm looking at getting an LGA 1200. Hoping whatever CPU cooler I buy now will work on an LGA 1200.
It's funny, my chipset I think is an 1151 or 1152. I can't remember what number, but what is your? Do you know what your chipset number is?
We'll check. It's either 1151. I want to say it might be 1150.
Because obviously you would look by the specific i7 you have, and then gives you the I guess
Yeah, I have
socket.
the 1150.
I see. That's probably why.
So no, this one probably will not work.
I must have an 1152 then. I should look. I forget what mine is. Let me see.
I don't think 1152 is even a thing.
Or let me see.
Probably 1151. It's like 1151 is like 7th gen.
Let me see. Mine is a, because I see the AIO cooler I bought. Mine was pretty cheap. Mine was like $80
Cooler.
for my water cooler. Yeah.
I don't want water cooler. Just the thought of water being in my computer just.
Well, mine's a sealed unit, so that's the nice part. Is it's very unlikely it'll break open, theoretically. But I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's a
That
120
sucks.
millimeter fan. It is. Let's see. What's the socket size for this? Switchable LEDs. It's pretty crazy. There's a real radiator on mine. It's like a car radiator.
Right.
Have you seen pictures of an AIO before?
What?
Here, I'll show you here. I'm gonna send you a clip thing of the actual one I have here. For example.
Is that
That's
clip
nice.
like the one I have on stream?
That's a nice looking motherboard. Is that the motherboard you want?
Yeah.
How much is that board?
Not that much. It's like 108, 170.
That's $170.
Yeah.
Jeez, it looks like a 280 board or something.
I thought.
And wait,
Really good
DDR4
reviews.
supports 10th gen I cores. Huh. Shit, I would get that. But then I have to find a new.
That's what I'm saying.
I wonder if I should gut my old, like, here's what I'm not so certain though. When you have like towers and everything, can you theoretically put any kind of motherboard in, or does it have to be specific size for the motherboards? And to fit.
Good question.
That's what I should figure out. I'm wondering if like motherboards themselves are mostly universal between each tower.
I think they're mostly universal, to be honest.
That's what I would hope for.
Because I was just looking at the setup of this. That's virtually the exact same setup as my motherboard, only less fancy.
All the peripherals look right. Like the peripherals, obviously top left. All the RAMs are the right. Depending where it sticks out of the computer, I guess it looks like it's fine. I think theoretically.
I mean, even the plug-in looks like it's in the same spot as it is on mine.
Interesting. You have multiple slots. You have a graphics card slot, and then you have the other slots on the bottom below it.
Yeah. Normal.
Gotcha. That's what's on mine. Let me see.
Hey, yours should have those as well, so you could install like a sound card or a Wi-Fi adapter. That's why this motherboard's cheaper, because it doesn't have Wi-Fi.
It's weird. I have another slot to put a graphics card in, but I guess it won't accept a second graphics card, I don't think. However, that looks good though. That particular one. What else is on your ultimate build list, Inner? McAfee.
I just hear my fans just fucking screaming right now.
Well, it's funny. I can't hear that on your stream, or even just your what do you call it? In the playback, I can't hear any of that.
Really?
Rainbow
You
Series.
know, I can't end the stream and I can't back out of Warzone because I can't talk to you.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, so Everyone's saying that two 16 gig sticks is better than four 8 gig sticks. So
Two 16 gigs are better than 4 8s, they're saying. I see. Not
they
bad.
said it's better for overclocking.
Are you... But you can't overclock this current CPU, though, right? Or you plan when you get a new one?
No, so this one can overclock.
Oh. Right, you have the K series. 8 core i7, 3/8. Yeah, that's a pretty nice spec. 16 megabyte cache.
Go overclocks up to 5.1 gigahertz.
Jesus. But that thing is also $400.
Right. If I wanted to go without the K series, that one's like 340. It's like fuck.
So you might as
Spend
well
an
just
extra
pay
50
$400
bucks.
and get an and
And
clock.
it's a 2.9 when it's not the K series. 2.9 gigahertz.
Oh, that's a big jump then. Almost a whole gigahertz
Right.
for one.
Realistically, this is the one that I would really like to get.
But is there? But okay, so well, is it the same chip size and chip socket set? Like, is it the same size? So it'll
Yeah.
fit compatible.
Yeah, they're both LGA 1200s. This is an i9. So
it didn't
has-
load yet. I see the i9. Jesus. 10 core.
The i9 is a little ridiculous. 10 core, 20 threads.
Ridic. You need intense cooling for that thing, though.
If I overclock it, yeah, but honestly, I don't even think I'd have to overclock it.
No, I mean, even in its base setup for an i9, I think you need decent cooling, I thought. Even if you don't overclock that CPU. But, could be wrong, though. I would think stock i9s still need a decent amount of cooling. But...
Yeah, looking at these specs compared to the processor I have, it's like,
wow, you could buy a 12-core i5. You could buy a 16-core i7, too. Or, no, wait, sorry, no. 6-core i5 and threads. And I see. The threads, I see.
processor I currently have is actually still going for a lot of money, which I thought was insane.
I have that exact, looks like KB Lake, or Comet Lake, a similar 2.9 gigahertz i5 that you were just scrolling over.
Oh, I messed up.
Let's see.
This is the processor I currently have.
Let me see.
Still $187.
Oh, I see. 3.4 1150 socket. But that's a traditional quad core.
Yeah, but it cannot keep up, which I am very surprised. I don't understand why it's not.
So currently for i7s, do they make 6-core i7s right now, or is it only quads? Or whatever
Well,
that one
the one I just showed you is an 8-core.
8-core, that's probably it. That's what I was thinking then. So, and that one was 400?
410.
Okay, so you're trying to debate what you want right now then, right?
Well, I think that this will be. I think that the i7 will be more than enough for me.
Yeah, I guess that's true, I think, is...
But for RAM, motherboard, processor, cooler,
That Cooler Master I've seen before, that Hyper 2. I've seen a lot of the people use that.
right? Then
Evo stick.
SSD.
Yeah, that looks good.
$925.
Jeez.
A lot of money. But I think that would, with my current graphics card and power supply, I think this would be a really good setup.
Oh, I think you would like that.
It's not even top of the line stuff, but it's stuff that's going to be really good.
Well, the motherboard actually looks seriously real good for that
But I like
that price point.
the motherboard looks. I don't know if I'm missing something on it.
It
The
must be
status
something. It's weird. Well, I saw one that said Wi-Fi. Maybe that's part of
Yeah,
it.
so
But that one does
90
not.
gaming.
Like,
How
look,
much
there's
is that
like-
one?
There's totally
That
different
one's
ones.
200 with Wi-Fi.
Gaming Edge with Wi-Fi, Gaming Carbon. There's like 2 different ones. It looks like. You see how some have like 2490M and 2490. I wonder what the M's signifier is between them.
Carbon looks badass.
That looks pretty cool.
Oh, the Carbon's got dual PCI slots.
Oh. What about the Gaming Edge Wi-Fi, the M one? Does it show the I
An
see.
Edge Wi-Fi.
It's the M one. There's
that's
one with
single.
an M. Oh.
One with the M?
I wonder what the M means then between them.
Oh, the M. Here we go.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that
that's
makes
got
a
dual
difference.
PCI.
Gotcha.
It was only 190. Jesus, I might as well go to that one.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Then I'm set up for dual PCI. If I ever wanted to go that route. And I have Wi-Fi.
I should check what my motherboard is. For some reason, I have 2 PCI slots, but I don't know if my... Mine doesn't look like a high-end board. That's why I'm really confused why I have 2 slots on it. To be honest.
For an extra $20, you get Wi-Fi and another PCI slot. That's definitely worth it.
I'd say so. Oh, I have an ASRock board. My board was only $59 on Newegg. No, 82.
This thing supports up to 128 gigs of memory.
Jesus Christ.
PCI slots. So tempted to just say fuck it and just buy it all.
Just buy it all. Well, what is inner thinking? That particular M one's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, I'd switch that in my cart. Bill just went up to 950. God damn it.
Really, your PC is going to be more like 1100 total, because your card was like 200 something alone, wasn't it?
Card is way more than that. Between the card and the power supply, that was 500.
My God.
The power supply was only like 60. Enemy.
I wonder what. There's a picture of my water cooler with the G-force. With the G-force, and see how I have the pipes going around it, and the fan and all that stuff. So theoretically, it's kind of cool. I'm thinking about upgrading it again inside my computer. I might just put, you know, it's funny, I have a single stick of 8 right now in there. I was thinking of putting 16 gigs.
Ash. Look at this computer here. Grab my handy dandy flashlight.
I'll show you a build that I'm gonna try to build eventually. This is like $3,000.
Yeah,
though.
dude, these mounts look like they're almost in the exact same spot as they are. Use this case. Rip out everything because it's all useless. Except for the fans, I'd leave the fans. So, dude, this is how. I don't know what I was thinking. I ran out of fan spots on my motherboard. You know what I did?
What did you do?
Took 4-pin connectors. You know, the 2 black, 1 red, 1 yellow.
Mm-hmm. I think so, yeah.
I wired the fans into those.
Wait, you wired in the fans into the what?
Let me take a picture. I have like 3 fans ran like that.
My fans are currently running off of, like, I only have 2 spots for fans, or 3 I think, and then I have 5 currently in here. So then I used like a splitter basically, like a hub central. So I have 1 converted into 4. So basically I have like 6 fans running in my computer total right now, which is a bit of an overkill, but hey, it keeps my shit pretty cool.
Okay.
Plus it's colorful, so you know that helps.
It is colorful. Okay, on the connector that I'm holding in this picture, the black wire and the yellow wire, you'll see 2 little wires ran into there.
I do see that.
With them.
So you're saying you're running it off of that?
That's how I powered my fans.
Isn't one of those ground or something?
Black's ground.
Oh, black's ground. And then red's just whatever.
Let's see here. Yellow is constant. Black is ground. I think both blacks are actually ground. And I forget what red is.
The only thing I don't like about my particular picture I sent you is like you can clearly see the graphics card power supply. I kind of wanted to hide that.
So I have these really fancy RAM in this computer. Guess how big they are?
Let me see.
One is, I've got 2 and each one is 512 megabytes.
For what?
The RAM.
Each RAM stick is 512?
Then I do have another one in here. What's this other one? The other one is another 512. So I had 1.5 gigs of RAM. Let's go. Nope, the operating system crashed, and I just said fuck it, and I had it ever since. Just said, seriously moved to like 3 different houses. Haven't touched it until now.
3 different houses.
I was actually given this case by a buddy of mine. He helped me build it. In the day, I used to run Counter-Strike off this bitch.
How did that run?
Ran fine.
Ran fine, he says.
I mean, I couldn't run everything on high with it. But
Oh. I never got into CSGO. I'm surprised you got into CSGO.
it was the original CS:GO. Like when it first came out on Steam. School had LAN parties that I go to.
LAN parties?
I would bring my computer. We would go to the computer room, hook their computers, and hook up our gaming computers.
And you play
Have,
on a
like-
LAN network, huh?
We'd have like 15, 20 of us LAN seats. Then we'd all order pizza.
Sodas too?
What?
Did you drink sodas with the pizza?
Fun. I do those days. Power this thing up. Get help. There was a lot of lights on this thing. I remember that. Oh my god, I'm so torn.
With what? What you're trying to get? On Newegg?
Like, borderline, it's not necessary.
And are you in that PC enthusiast group on Facebook?
No.
You really should be. It's pretty cool. It's called PC Gaming and Building Enthusiasts. It's pretty cool. I think you'd like it. This group has, or I can invite you in here. It's nothing.
So you remember the other avenue I was telling you about? I was thinking about taking.
Other.
I was going through the
what?
about buying a computer with an i7 or an i9 already in it.
Oh, that one. Gotcha. I gotcha. I was sending you.
So I was looking through computers that they offered right now. They don't offer anything worth a shit.
Well, it's clear. They didn't, but I'm sure someone would snag
No,
that.
I'm just saying all of their, like whatever they have in stock that you can buy new, those are the things you're gonna find in clearance.
Oh.
There's nothing I'm even interested in. Electronics, desktop, like they actually sell gaming computers.
They sell full scale gaming computers.
Like literally what I'm building, I could have bought new.
Oh, the cyber powers, right? Is that what you're looking at? Well, I always like
So,
those pre-builds. Sometimes.
i7 9700. I mean, it's one step down. It's got the
Still-
GTX Super. I don't even have the Super.
But the K you can't clock that. That's the only thing. So. Or wait, no, you can, right? Or no, wait.
K's you can. Good cooled. This is literally what I'm trying to build right now. Only I would have a 500 gig SSD. One step down on the graphics card. And I don't have a nice case. And one step up on the processor. So, I mean, feels like anymore you can just buy. It actually comes with a mouse and a keyboard too.
That's exactly a similar thing I have set up. From my iBuyPower, it gave me all that, but I upgraded the internals, kind of. You know, bada bing, bada boom.
In the lobby.
There is a new entity has just entered.
Heard the little sound, but
Take a guess at who it is.
talking though.
He is not talking yet, I don't think.
Acer. Really the exact same. That's 16 gigs of RAM.
What's up, you guys?
Gar! I should have
What's up?
stuff.
PC stuff, basically, right now.
I'm done playing for the night. Oh my god. They only got 3 games in.
I know that's how long
Pull
they
going to
take.
bed early. Pull going to bed early thing is killing me.
That's ruining my vibe.
I don't know, what's done is done. I can't even, not even at the point where I would buy. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you. I'm gonna look at gaming desktops. I just want to look at Office.
When you buy an iMac, you know.
No. i7, Oh, $930. This is probably the closest I would find. Doesn't even have a K, but whatever.
Yeah, you should look at these people's PCs for inspiration. Honestly, it's so crazy how creative they get with their PC setup.
You guys ever seen like this? I never
Gar, are you part of this
been on
Facebook
Reddit.
group?
What's it called? Battle
PC
stations?
No, PC gaming and building enthusiasts.
Oh no.
It's a lot of
No,
people
I
in this
just
conversation.
I'm not on Facebook, bro. But there's this thing on Reddit where if you type in battle stations, you'll see like all these PCs that are built and they're like just I guess like an area where they just play their video games, right? Or on the computers. But they have them like they'll talk about all the monitors and all the stuff, the lighting and on the whole software they have on their desktops. I've only been on that Reddit like a couple times, but if you go on there and just type in battle stations, you're gonna see what pops up. It obviously it's gonna be like a computer, all about computers and stuff, like where you game. So that's why it's called battle stations and stuff. But check it out. It looks pretty sick. Like like really
Yeah,
sick. Like
Andrew, you
the
would
whole
probably like this
lighting.
page too, because it shows similar things like that. Except they also show up
So
like PC builds too, inspection.
and they'll talk about the software and what they're running, and then when you click on one of them, they'll have like a full feed of what they're talking about and shit, you know? But I haven't looked up any of that stuff right now because I haven't focused on getting a computer. Not right now until I get my own place. No space here.
Takes some serious cash to buy a good PC right now in these days.
You looking at my answers, Ari?
No, let me see. Wow. They might not let you in. You should be truthful on this. Yeah, if you look at this whole, like, page.
You understand that, Philly?
You would actually like this page, I think, you know. Or this Facebook group.
The battle station I was talking about?
No, it's this other, it's just called this PC
At
Gaming
one
and
th-
Build Enthusiasts. There's 151,000 members in this group on Facebook.
That's through Facebook?
Yeah. Do you ever go on Facebook at all, Gar?
No.
Oh.
I only went on it to subscribe to Inter. I told Inter I haven't been on Facebook for a good amount of years,
mobile
man.
posts.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram for. I'm
I'm
only on Instagram for like some social stuff, like what talk to and shit like that. But not Facebook. It's too much for me right now.
Well, I guess we're gonna wait for my thing to get approved on that. Alright, what do you think about these stats on this computer?
Let me see.
I can get it for like $600.
You talking about the pre-built one or the one you have in your cart from Newegg?
The pre-built one.
Let
This
me
is
see.
one.
Oh fuck.
$929 is the list price on it.
2 GMs, 16 gigs,
And it's gonna go back.
512 SSD. Sorry. 9x7s, 2 gigahertz, turbo boost. What's the main graphics card it comes with?
You know, that's what I was trying to figure out. They call it a Intel UHD Graphics 630.
That's integrated already on the CPU though. Those particular graphics. To my understanding, like, because it says graphics integrated, that usually means that the CPU has its own separate dedicated graphics processor. But what's the
So this is what's this 512 PCI Express? And the hard drive is running off the PCI Express?
That's how they sell them sometimes when you buy. That's the second one. It says. That's how they usually
Right,
sell
but that's
them. Because
that's
sometimes
the SSD.
that's a new thing
like-
they do though. They run RAM, or not RAM. They run SSD sometimes off PCI slots.
So that means I can't even use that because I would be using that PCI slot for my graphics card.
Yeah, that's probably why they don't mention a real graphics card, because it's probably taking the slot of that PCI. Like,
So the one in my cart, what power is that one?
well, what's the SSD? Go back to that one on your cart.
Oh, I have a terabyte put in there.
It's probably run off it's run off a SATA connection, SATA 3. See, it says 1 terabyte SATA 3.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go play some Warzone really quick.
Alright, man.
While you guys talk
Okay.
about your computers, I
We're just
thought I was
nerding-
hoping we were
nerding
gonna
out.
run.
I thought
I know.
I'm
maybe,
done
but I
for
was,
the
I was,
night.
I think
I'm gonna
he's
get
done.
off here pretty soon.
That's what I figured.
I
For sure.
gotta get up early.
I'll see
guys,
y'all
take it easy.
niggas when I see y'all.
Alright.
Alright, here, I'm gonna send you. Wait, so the other option in there is doing like this, obviously, where you can have a PC, which I honestly should get a PCI slotted SS. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I just sent the same one again. How do I delete that? Remove. Sorry, I'm trying to send. I copied the. Trying to
Wait, you can remove messages?
Apparently.
There you go. Yeah, you can. Nice.
Here, this particular stick is a PCI slot stick, I think. No, that's probably a different one. Where was the PCI one I was looking at?
That one looks like it would go in the smaller slot that's beneath the PCI.
That might be it. Because I know ones that I think go straight into the PCI slots.
There are ones that are going to the PCI Express slots.
Oh, sorry, yeah. There's two. I've seen ones that. Oh, so yeah, here's a picture of that one going into the slot in between, like you just said.
PCI Express slots are pretty big. I don't know how it
It's
goes
kinda-
long ways across the...
It's kind of no, it's right. It's kind of grainy, but this is what you're right. 'Cause that smaller little section, it would plug in, and it would. I guess the face would show it right there. The PCIe slot's right below it. I wonder if I have one of those. Let me see. I do not. Oh, well, no, I don't. Do you have a slot
That's
for that?
weird. I fucking doubt it. I don't think they invented that when they made my computer.
My next motherboard might have to have one of those, so I would try like a 500 SSD like that. The Evo sticks. Those apparently are the fastest kinds. I think that's what most of the gamers do these days. I'm actually very curious what kind of specs they'll need to make to match the PS5s or the Xbox. You know, the new one. Because they did this last year with in the last console run. They were trying to see how much it would cost to make an equivalent PC for a PS4 or whatever.
Computer?
Yeah, when it came out in 2013, they tried to make a PC that was how much it would cost them if it was cheaper or more expensive. That way, I guess.
Gotcha. Look at this is just sitting here chilling.
Let's just chill.
I mean, granted, I have my stream going and at the menu of Modern Warfare.
RTX 270, I see that.
But,
70%
I mean,
CPU.
I'm playing. It's between 95 and 100%.
Your GPU doesn't. Oh wait. Well, I see the CPU says 70 right now. What you're saying goes to 90 to 100 when you're playing, right? You said.
Computer actually crashed last night when I.
Shit. Yeah, you're probably stressing your CPU.
But getting a better cooler potentially lower the percentage.
Yeah, theoretically, a cooler PC will be more efficient. Like for me, I have a separate plug-in download that controls the whole motherboard. Obviously, it's kind of and I actually force the fans to turn on. Like some of the fans are controlled by RPM, and some of them are controlled by just obviously a plug-in for that slot. So the ones that are controllable with the RPM speeds, I use a different software to control those, for example.
Melissa would kill me if I just said fuck this and bought it. At the same time, I could just put it all on my credit card.
Your device ran into a problem, needs to be restarted. Alyssa could kill you, but this is currently being recorded by all known entities right now. So I would probably say don't do it.
As that pops up on stream.
Oh, did it? I didn't even pay attention. Oh.
Pops up in the
Well, it's blocked by the jar, so.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I mean. That's funny.
I wonder if I invested this much money into a PC, how long is this PC going to be good before I need to upgrade it?
I would say
That's it? Fuck.
to be honest, yeah, I think so. Because I think I've noticed all gaming stuff and PCs have accelerated at a faster rate, almost like exponentially, quicker than they have been. I think gaming is becoming way more popular now that people are using PC gaming for more graphically intensive games and everything else. And also they're trying to bring all the costs down. Because I'm sure a PC of this caliber back then would have been really expensive. But now this is considered mid-range. Well, at least mine's more mid to upper range. Yours is probably upper to near a perfect high-spec PC, I think. But even my mid-range.
If I had like a 2080 Ti, I would say yeah.
I see.
Those things are expensive. Wasn't gonna spend that much on a graphics card. I couldn't. Should have spent the extra like $100 and got the super.
So your most expensive component now will be the CPU, right?
My graphics card was still.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, another graphics card was 400.
Yeah, it's a lot for one card. Mine was a measly 189. But then again, though. Oh, that reminds me, I should try to download Warzone and see if it'll run it.
Like, look how much these fucking graphics cards are.
Let me see.
Oh my god, this is mind-boggling.
Yeah, I've seen exactly those. But it's by the gigabyte RAM. It's like the RAM, though. The graphics RAM. That's usually why you're paying so much money for those.
I have DDR6 on mine.
Yeah, but how many gigs do you have, though?
8.
That's not too bad, then. Also, these are the Founders Edition, so usually the Founders Editions, to my understanding, are more either experimental or they're just, like, in terms of you can overclock, I guess, them kind of, or whatever, for GPU setups.
You're right. You can get a 2080 Super right here for like $1,400.
Let me see how much my
740.
graphics card is.
Okay, so that's why they're so much more expensive, because the 2080s are also 8 gig.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Fine.
Enter look up an Asus GeForce 1660, and you can see what kind of card I have.
This is the one that I got here. 8 gigs. DR6.
My card is a 6 gig, interesting. So I'm only 2 gigs short of you, but also I'm a DDR5. GDDR5.
What'd you say it was?
Mine is 6 gigs of GDDR5.
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, Asus
1660?
1660. Yeah, let's try that.
Is it a super?
It's a standard. It's one giant fan, it looks like.
One giant fan?
Yeah. Here, I'll send you a screenshot.
I really like MSI. I don't know.
MSIs are pretty cool. You do or don't?
Do.
Here, that's the card I have.
Oh, here's yours. Here's yours right here. That's a super though.
There's two kinds. Yeah, there's one with the dual fan setup, and then there's one with a single fan. That one right there. That
Single
220.
fan.
Yeah, that overclock one that says right there. That's the one that's mine. It looks like. Oh,
Oh,
I guess
okay.
it's more money than I
Good one,
thought.
man.
I didn't know it was. I think they're both. It's weird. I think that's it. I don't know why there's two different versions, but that's. That's the job. I'm surprised how many gigs of it had, for.
I just gotten this one. Same price. I haven't even downloaded my free Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six yet.
That's not bad. Was that $3.99 or $3.09? I can't see.
99.
$3.99, 8 gigs.
That's the
R6.
The only difference is this is gigabyte. Oh, I remember why I didn't get this one. There's a bunch of reviews saying that their fans are shit. Yeah, the fans are terrible. Like almost every single review said the fans were super loud and the fans went out, and that's why I didn't go with gigabyte.
That sounds like a warranty
Sorry.
issue then. The fans themselves just can't keep up. Well, then your card
think
is obviously good. You have a 2070 or 2080? I forget.
70.
I always wanted one of those fancy ones that light up.
Here, this is the exact card that I got.
Let me see.
Mine had a $20 rebate when I bought it. 400.
Oh, not bad. Show me some more pictures, I guess. 235 PCIs.
Looks
Boost.
so much smaller in pictures, but dude, when I put it in the computer, it's like, oh my god, this thing's fucking massive.
Well, those fans. Well, in relation to the PCI slot itself, the fans look big. So that looks legit, though. Direct contact heat shield.
Wonder why they're sold out of this.
It's probably a popular graphics card. In
I
terms
think
of like,
it's the highest end one right now. So now, if you're saying 2 to 3 years, do I just spend the extra $150 and just get the highest end fucking processor? You know?
You could. I see what you mean. I don't know if i9's on its way out yet. I figured it has another year or two, right? Before, and the next
They
gen.
just came out with the LG 1200 last
Mhm.
year. Like
I
the
see.
LG 1200 is the newest processor.
And that's the one you were just showing me on Newegg, or no?
Both of them, the i7 that I want to buy or this i9, they would both work with the.
Oh, I
Right here,
see.
it's like 480. Let's go shopping. F. Well, that's not a K series. That's why it's cheaper.
Who doesn't love Newegg? And even Google Shopping.
That's really good prices. So that's the 10th gen is the G1200.
I see. Interesting. 10th gen, $400 on Best Buy.
Exact same price as Newegg.
So what is it? 409 versus what? 5 something for the i9.
550. It's out of stock.
Oh. If you buy the 8-core i7, you can spend more money somewhere else then potentially.
Yeah, buy my wife a present not to kill me.
Oh, you mean she'll kill you either way if you buy an i7 or an i9?
Right. Okay, so spent $350 on the monitor. I would have $2,000 into this setup. Alright, you're my only
Damn.
viewer right now, so I'm gonna do this quick. Actually, stream save. I'm not gonna do it. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
Ten cores.
That's an odd and just an interesting number of cores they added. Because usually they go
They've
like
gone 2, 4, 6, 8, and now 10. Sense?
Well, I guess that's true.
If it was an 11 core, I would think that'd be weird.
That's true. I have seen AMD. I think I've seen AMD or go like 12 or 6. No, wait, what was no? The other chipset is it an AMD? I mean AMD Radeons or whatever. So there's some that go up to like. When I read actually on them, even though they advertise them as having a lot of cores, they were talking like the efficiency is not as strong. Sometimes they're saying than Intel's. I think they currently still have a 12 core for around that same price on an AMD, but I thought always Intel processors. I'm more of an Intel person.
You know what I don't know how to do?
Mm.
I know there's a way. I watched a video on it, but I pretend I buy all this stuff in my cart. I build my PC. I have a gaming PC and my streaming PC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? In order for me to send the video to my streaming PC, I have to use my capture card.
That's correct.
Capture card is HDMI. Means I'd have to use HDMI. My really nice monitor that's limited then to 60 frames per second. Now HDMI is limited to. How do I use a display port so that I still get my high frames?
To my understanding, Elgato has a specific card for the gaming PCs. That way, it hooks off of the I think at the graphics processor slot, not the PCI, but somewhere around there. It hooks off of that, and then it just allows you to still have a clean connection to your gaming monitor back to your PC. Sorry, I'm just sorry.
There's still HD 60s.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one, the 4K 60 one. That's the one I've seen.
Yeah, they only have HDMI.
But it says PCIe capture card though.
Okay, so that's a smaller port. So PCIe, is there a difference in PCIe and PCI Express?
I'm guessing the
Yeah,
PCIe.
it's still
Wow.
HDMI.
I see. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I never looked fully into these, but I'm assuming that's what they would use to stream from these. They'd use something like this.
But technically, I already have one. Don't need this. Internal capture card.
You have an internal capture card already in your PC?
No, I've got my regular Elgato.
I didn't know you could code that for non-consoles. I thought it was only for consoles.
Oop.
Well, there you go.
Like this one. You could use.
I should buy the newer one because that one has USB-Cs. I still got a USB 3.0. I have a HD60. The HD60S I think is the one with the new.
Well, it says super low latency
Type-C.
technology for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Did not work with PC? Why wouldn't it work with PC? It's still a.
I think it's the coding signal coming into it, probably. Just a guess.
I don't think that's the case. On my video, it says first PC stream.
How are you
I was
capturing it right
using
now?
I would. It just captures the.
Oh, from your OBS, you mean?
The source, desktop source.
Gotcha.
Whatever.
I see.
I don't even have the Elgato plugged in anymore. But for the very first stream I did on PC, from PC to the Elgato, the monitor, back to the PC, and it worked.
That's pretty crazy. I think it says 115 on your computer.
Just because it is 115, Ari.
I know. I know. You're clearly
bad.
in the future. I think I gotta get up
Clearly.
early in the morning though. I think I gotta get off now. I have to get up at like 7:20. I think so. It's still 11 something. It's yesterday.
Better sleep on this before I buy it all.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, I better wait.
Make it so.
Oh, look, there you are.
Wait, what?
Why does it say I'm a level 49? This game is so glitched.
What level am I right now? Oh, I'm 83.
Instantly, just going to this menu,
Yeah.
can't even drag it over now. My CPU is up to 88%, 92%, 91, 87, 85.
Let's see what mine is currently streaming right now. Only.
100. Not even playing yet. It's
Just
pinging off 100.
Pinging off 100. That's the interfyyy life, though. Mine's at a measly, let's see. Oh, my CPU is still high, too. Mine's at 78%. Mine's currently clocking at 3.8 right now, though.
But do you have OBS open? OBS is the kicker.
Mine's Elgato currently right now. That's probably why it's spiking at 75.85.
Now it's jumping back and forth between 85, 82. It just has those little pings. Then my hard drive has these huge spikes too. Whenever the CPU spikes, the hard drive spikes.
That happens sometimes. Correlates. And my graphics card's at 47%. Cruising nicely.
Crazy. I still pay yearly for Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh my god.
Do I need Xbox Live to run Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon? I guess every now and then I do buy stuff off like Microsoft Video as far as renting a movie.
That I am unsure about.
But I could rent those movies on Amazon and then grab them off the Xbox.
Have you ever looked at your CPU uptime before?
How long it's been on, isn't it?
I think there's like this whole cycle, this whole life.
You know what I don't get? When I go to my BIOS, I can see my CPU temp, but I have not found a way to find my CPU temp.
Well, the BIOS usually looks at everything.
Yeah, but I should be able to access that here.
CPU temps usually don't show up in the task managers, but it still gets recorded elsewhere on the BIOS. That's why I have a dedicated software to tell me the real CPU temps. I use what is it? I use CPUID HW monitor, and also helps control my peripherals.
Time 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Guess how long mine's been up for?
38 minutes.
No, almost 24 hours.
Oh, really?
That's what it says. It's saying like 23 hours, 1 minute, wait. 23 days, 1 hour, 19 minutes.
So in theory,
Yes.
CPU I'm looking at down here. With
Hey,
8 cores.
we have the same clock speed. That's actually interesting.
When I'm actually playing the game, it jumps up to 3.6, 3.7.
Mine's currently floating at like, let me see. Mine's 3.7 right now, and I'm not even playing a game. Yeah, mine's like 3.7 right now. I think that's the i5s can clock usually higher. Yeah, like mine just spiked. I'll just say, mine just spiked to 3.7. Mine almost gets to 4, I think. Isn't that crazy? Base speed is a 3.4 for yours. Interesting.
What? Still there?
Yeah.
Tell me my temperature of my CPU. Is it that freaking hard?
My CPU temperature is, let's see.
One degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit?
Say that again, how much?
51 degrees.
It keeps getting out. What did you say, 61?
You know what I should do? I should just restart everything while my computer's still hot. Go into the BIOS and just see what it's at.
Here, look, here's my monitoring system. I'm gonna send you this. This is a really cool thing, at least for mine. It gives me like every core temp. You might actually want to look into this software. It's free. If you're interested. Because mine gives I have six cores, and it is averaging about 113 degrees. Mine was pushing 160 before. So I brought the shit down in a whole bunch.
I exit out Facebook. Wait, which one's your CPU temperature? Is it 40 degrees?
Yeah, CS is 46 degrees, 48 and all that stuff. So like the whole package itself is all of them, and then cores 1 through 5 I can monitor, which is really 1 through 6. That's what it's trying to say. And basically what it's looking at is, it's kind of cool, right? It just gives you all the breakdowns. Mine was floating at like 150, 160 before I put in the new thing. But yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna end the stream and go into my BIOS and see what it's at. I'm very curious.
Okay. You should send me a screenshot later. I think I'm gonna go to bed now though. But I'll look at it. I can send you what the software is too if you ever want to look at it. It lets you monitor more than just the temperatures for this. It gives you everything for the GPU as well. It's pretty cool. Like my GPU is currently at 93 degrees.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oi, oi.
Yep, it's 1:30. Bedtime. Let's go look at some.